Good morning, guys. We are still in beautiful Oregon, but today we are going to leave. We are a little sick of the rain, a little sick of the cold, so we've decided to get out and actually start heading down towards the desert. Matt is already up working for the day. I slept in a little bit because I didn't sleep great last night, so we have a lot to do before a big driving day. We are parked up at our friends at Bus Life Story, Isaac's little Dream Life Studios. It's super fun to hang out with friends, but it's time for us to hit the road again. So I'm gonna kind of take you guys through our average hit the road day. But first, we gotta work, clean up this house, get everything ready to go, and then hit the road. I don't know about you guys, but the first thing I have to do when I wake up in the morning is make the bed. Like the very first thing. I hardly even take a sip of water. I just get the bed made because I'm very, very anal about that. Good morning, babe.
What's up? Counting the clicks so I get my coffee grind right.
Oh, yeah.
Switched from pour over to AeroPress this morning, so I had to make it a finer grind.
You gonna grind my beans?
I'll grind your beans.
Oh, God. For those who don't know, Matt bought a $150
we don't need to talk about that.
coffee grinder. Forever, for our entire life, he'll be grinding my beans.
I'm just a beard.
No, don't be just a beard. He'll be grinding my beans forever. Because it sounds so weird. I told him if he's gonna buy this really expensive grinder, I'm never going to do it. It's a handheld grinder and it's $150. So.
No, every morning I gotta grind her beans.
Every morning. You guys can see, this rainy weather is why we are leaving Oregon. But let's look around a little bit. So we have parked up here, like I said, at Isaac's place. Look how cool. From A Bus Life Story, I'll tag him below. If you don't follow him already, do so. All right, let's come over here. Tally's going to the bathroom. Well, I show you guys around. So we got the new buses over here. We got Minion, and then another one. And then we got the good old faithful Schooliana. And then Leave Her Wild. All right here, parked up, right next to our little humble ode. Cleaned, workout in, food eaten, coffee made. It's time to get ready for the day. Now that we are ready, next thing to order to do for the day is to go to the laundromat. When it comes to laundry, so it's super close. We're gonna check it out, and we also have to run to the post office, so I'll show you guys how all of that works. Let's check it out. Let's do some laundry. Well, I would call that a huge success. Doing laundry in a laundromat is just something you have to get used to on the road. It's not the end of the world. It's really not. It's just something you have to get used to. Is it always convenient? No, Do we go a month without doing our laundry sometimes? Yes. And having quarters on you and all of that kind of stuff, it's a little inconvenient, but it is not too bad. And like what's nice about a small town like this is while those are in the washer, I am gonna run over to the post office. Okay, so before I go in, I don't want to bring the camera in there, but before I go in, what's awesome about being next to a post office is that you can order things to general delivery. So you basically write general delivery, the city and the zip code, and you get it sent right to the post office, and you can just pick it up. And it's most of the time free, but it has to be sent through USPS. There's other options we can do when it comes to delivery and mail and all that good stuff, but that is for a different video. You can just send it to any post office, and believe me, there's post office every single place you go. So back to the errands. Yay, we got our package. Right when you're finished, I come out to help.
Perfect timing. Right on time.
Perfect! Oh my god, I could have.
Oh wow, thanks for coming and helping.
We are packing up.
Poop on my hands.
Ew. We are packing up and getting ready to leave. Ew. To leave Isaac and friends. So, where are we headed tonight, babe?
A rest stop.
It's glamorous.
Midland, Oregon.
Midland, Oregon. We are just driving 3 hours to go to a rest stop, basically, and then keep driving. So, long driving weekend! Yay! You guys will see what all the fun's about.
Check your lug nuts, friends.
And we are off!
Taking off.
Taking off. We are back on the road. Got the Jeep hooked up.
Leaving the rainy PNW for the dry California desert.
We're going to stop at a Walmart this weekend, and then do a little bit of grocery shopping, and then followed by
Sleeping at a rest stop.
sleeping at a rest stop. We're going to bring you through like real bus life this weekend, y'all. Sleeping at a rest stop.
Yeah, this is like the behind the scenes of the Instagram photos that you see. This is the getting from pretty place to pretty place,
Yes.
what it's really like. But at the end of it, I mean, by lunchtime or early afternoon on Saturday, we should be at a pretty nice place. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy spectacular, but it'll be a nice place to park up for a week while we get our work week done, and then finish our journey to Southern California for the following weekend.
So we have decided to pull over just for a minute. It has been up and up and up since we left Isaac's. And our girl just needed a little break. We're towing the Jeep. She wasn't suffering it wasn't too hot or anything, but we just like to be on the cautious side and have nowhere to be quick. So we decided just to pull over, relax for a second, grab yourself a Fig Newton bar, and let her chill. Let her chill. How you feeling about all the up?
A little more up than I thought. She's getting toasty. We pulled over, let her cool down. She's never overheated. I just like to take a little bit of precaution. Yeah, knock on wood about never overheating. It's like, we've been going up for a bigger mountain pass than I was anticipating, and we're towing the Jeep. So, yeah, stay tuned. Well, we made it. It was about 4,000 feet of elevation gain in, I don't know, not that long, maybe 15 miles or so. Not ideal for when we're towing the Jeep. We usually don't do that. I wasn't anticipating that big of a mountain pass there, but we made it. We only pulled over once. I just kept it easy on her. We were going real slow in some parts. And now we've leveled off. She's cooling down. We got an hour and a half to go, and we're cruising.
We're cruising. We're making time today. Filling her up.
Pumping gas. Lovely. Lovely.
So expensive right now, but it's our rent or mortgage.
Driven in a long time, so.
Yeah, we haven't driven long distances in a long time, so it's not too bad. And, oh no, we're still in Oregon, right?
Yeah.
I took a nap. I didn't know where we were. I got all the windows down, Ben.
Oh, little wall fart.
How's your finger? You can kiss it?
This is my pinky.
He tripped. Never, ever makes a blow himself, and he tripped pretty hard before. But he hurt his pinky. Made it to
Wall fart.
Wall Fart.
Hey guys, so just pulled into the rest stop. Walmart always takes longer than you want it to and always takes more out of you than you want it to. But the rest stop's well lit, it's nice, it looks safe, so we're all locked up and eating some salads now, and then we're gonna make some vegan
Veggies?
chicken nuggets.
And then vegan chicken nuggets. We
Just
have blue
something
cheese.
really easy to make because we're exhausted. But yeah, we're gonna eat, then we're gonna go to sleep and hit the road again in the morning. See you in the morning.
Buenas
Good night.
noches. Morning.
Morning. Time to hit the road.
Time to hit the road.
Maybe I should brush my hair first.
For all you followers out there. Mi amor.
Cute. That was a pretty good night of rest stop sleep, being that we listened to the silent hum of semis idling their diesels all night.
I was out.
Yeah.
I did not. I slept really, really well last night. I'm gonna wake up. What is it? Coffee, dishes,
And avocado toast.
and avocado toast before we hit the road. So that's the morning plan, putting the bed and stuff back together.
And we got 3 hours and 40 minutes today. Try to find some pumpkin beer, because this Halloween weekend, I have a tradition of drinking pumpkin beer every Halloween. So, try to find that on the way too.
You see how cheery he is this morning? You're so cheery this morning.
I'm trying to put out good vibes.
All right, sign off with good vibes. Good
See you
vibes.
later, guys.
See you later, guys.
Hey, buddy. Going for a walk at our beautiful resort here. Little lady tucked in there.
Another day, another drive. Normally we do not travel this fast, but we're just trying to make a big leg towards California. So kind of showing you guys what it's like to travel, and live in your rig. So I believe Matt's outside right now. He's walking the puppy dog. Nice about truck stops and stuff. As long as you feel safe and comfortable, highly recommend. This one was really, really nice. Very well lit. Like, yes, it's annoying. You hear the trucks on idle all night, but it's not bad. It's truly not. So as long as you can act like that's white noise and just pass out and go to bed like me, you'll be good.
She fine. She in her own lane, no, she nothing like the other types. She likes, this line so smooth you could cut him with a butter knife. So it's message on message.
We made it to California!
Like heaven.
Did. We just crossed the border. It's our first time driving to California. The bus's first time in Cali. Our first time driving here. Super exciting. Another
Still in
state.
Cali.
Yeah.
Another state down.
So much as she been on my mind, think we can get it right. We can get it right this time.
We just finished the errands.
Got our pumpkin beer.
Got our pumpkin beer. Got some oil that we don't know if we're gonna keep. And we are about 39 minutes from our spot. So we're gonna be up for like a week. Quick, done, pretty smooth.
Knock on wood. There's
Knock
still
on wood.
39 minutes to go. 38 miles.
The Dan, triple that 7, I'm lucky to know you. You got me letting each one of my friends know about you. Looking fresh to death, but I feel alive.
Okay, I'm coming back here because it's a little more quiet. Kinda. We haven't dealt with the We haven't dealt with the desert. The washboards in the desert are just unlike anything else. There's like in north, there's like potholes and stuff, and like wet ground they have to worry about in the desert. It is just loud washboards that might take you 45 minutes to get down. So. During all that ruckus, this came down, our sugar came down. So now I have to do some cleaning up. That happens, I wouldn't say it happens a lot, but on crazy washboard roads, it definitely can happen. So you just kind of gotta go with it. Clean it up and move on with your life.
Hey guys, so we showed up to our site. It's absolutely beautiful. We're excited to be here. We're here for about a week. Thanks for joining today and yesterday. We wanted to show a little insight into real bus life and show you just kind of a day in the life of when you get up and move your rig a further distance. We just made some tacos. We're gonna sit outside and enjoy them. Check in with us next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
I'm letters from all my closest friends, so I know they're real, they really love me, 'cause they like to play pretend.